A solemn day for many in Fox Lake, Illinois. Thousands gathered for the funeral of Lieutenant Joe Glenowitz. He was shot and killed in the line of duty last week. Our Yona Gavino attended this morning's visitation.
For hours, we stood here and watched as supporters streamed in through the doors. Together, they collected as one big family and said one final goodbye. A caravan of mourners packed into Antioch High School, a grief-stricken community and a family without a father after Lieutenant Joe Glenowitz was shot and killed.
It's hard to even fathom what they're going through. And to have this kind of attention is something I don't think any of us expected. I just don't know how I don't know how they're coping with all of this, but our thoughts and prayers are with them.
There were too many police officers from Illinois to count, but in the crowd we found some familiar Milwaukee faces. Mike Crivello, president of the Milwaukee Police Union.
Our officers each and every day are out there doing everything they can to keep our community safe, and today we saw the community say thank you to one of our heroes. And I'm proud to be here today on behalf of the Milwaukee Police Association and for Lieutenant Joe's family.
Captain Robert Hallisey of the Kenosha County Sheriff's Department didn't know Lieutenant Joe, but he feels the community's pain.
This hits really home for Kenosha County. We lost Deputy Frank Fabiano 8 years ago, so we really understand the emotion that's gone here, the tragedy that's happened here.
We also saw police from West Milwaukee and Racine out here. Some of the guys I talked to tell me they've been to more law enforcement funerals than they even want to remember. The last one was for Trooper Trevor Casper. In Fox Lake, Yona Gavino, today's TMJ4.
Yona, thanks. Law enforcement from all over filled the Antioch High School auditorium where the funeral was held. The family set up a memorial that included an American flag, his uniform, and flowers. The lieutenant's brother spoke about his heroism.
When we were growing up, we all knew Joe was a hero. But now the nation knows he's a hero. We are Glenowitz strong. I love you, brother. You'll always be a part of my life.
His brother also talked about Joe's colleagues on the force, calling them his brothers and sisters because, after a while, you all come to be family.
The funeral was followed by a procession to the cemetery. Hundreds lined the roads to pay their respects to the fallen officer. Todd Hicks is live at the Fox Lake Police Department with more. It was quite a show of support, Todd.
Yeah, a very emotional day, Carol. That funeral procession wrapping up about 15 minutes ago, and it continued for more than an hour with hundreds of cars. Thousands lined this street in front of the Fox Lake Police Department to pay their final respects. These are just a few of the thousands who lined this street in the small community of Fox Lake to pay their respects to Police Lieutenant Joe Glenowitz. Lori O'Connor came here alone, one woman with one sign, fighting back her tears. She also happens to be the mother of a police officer.
All I can do is hold the sign. And I feel terrible that that's all I can do, but for today, that's what I'm going to do.
The message intended for Glenowitz's family and others who protect and serve.
Those men and women who go out every day, not knowing if that's the last day, if they're going to come home. Officers from across the country, including Wisconsin, are here to pay tribute to the fallen officer. The lieutenant was murdered near Chantel Merrick's home. She says the violence must end against the people who do so much for their communities.
Enough's enough. Enough is enough.
O'Connor says she feels the love during today's outpouring of support, even though her family isn't here.
It's offering whatever little comfort you could find. I just wish it could be more of that every day. They deserve it.
And you can see that there are people here at this makeshift memorial in front of Fox Lake's Police Department. People still turning out tonight. Now, it wasn't only the people who were here and residents saying thank you and filled with tears. I also saw several police officers inside their cars overcome with emotion when they passed in front of this site today. We're live in Fox Lake, Illinois. Todd Hicks, today's TMJ4.
You can understand that emotion. Thank you very much, Todd.